right, guys. Today we're going to be starting with countries that don't exist according to Americans. And, yeah, let's start. So we're going to go from east to west. First, we got the big old one, Russia. Yeah, Russia, way too many Asians, way too much diversity. I mean, it's cold and they drink vodka, and that's about it. So, yeah, Russia's, they're going on the list. Okay, Ukraine. I don't know. Ukraine. It's all right. Yeah, I guess Ukraine's good. Belarus. Some kind of cold Slavic dictatorship. Okay. Estonia. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Baltics is good. Finland. Oh, Finland. Way too Asian. Way too Asian, bro. Come on, man. Sweden. I guess. Yeah. There's. I don't know. Like socialism and shit. Norway. I guess the same thing. Socialism and white people and shit. Okay, the Netherlands. Wait, no, that's Denmark. Fucking hell, whatever. Let's see, Poland. Yeah, Poland, I guess. Austria, Czech Republic, I guess. Yeah. What is it? Austria, Hungary. Hungary. Way too Asian, bro. Come on now. Let's see, Serbia, Greece, Balkans region. You know, I'm just gonna circle everything in the Balkans because they are way too dark. Türkiye canım. Yes, Türkiye, kalbim Türkiye'de. I love this country. I went to Istanbul once. But yeah, oh my god, there's so many things about Turkey. It's like, it's part of Europe, but at the same time, it's Middle Eastern. You know what? The fact that Turkey is actually in Europe, part of it is, um, in that, because it used to be like the capital of the Ottoman Empire or whatever. Yeah, Turkey is definitely on the list. Does not exist. They don't follow any of their stereotypes. Way too much alcohol. Way too liberal. They have what, alcohol, cigarettes, like public drinking, strip clubs, like it's like hookers and shit. Literally does not follow Middle Eastern stereotypes at all. Oh, and their language, it's totally Asian. It's like nothing related with Arabic. So yeah, that's going right off the bat. We already did over Russia, but yeah, they got the Caucasus, they have Chechnya, and what else? Like that other, they call it Dagestan or whatever. Yeah, no. No, definitely not. Not enough vodka there. Okay, so we're going to Germany. Ooh, Germany! Come on, Germany. You have a bunch of immigrants, you're tolerant, and you're a bunch of immigrants, and you're like apologizing for your war crimes and shit? Yeah, no, definitely not. France, I mean, I guess smelly cheese. I don't know, I've never been to France. I've never actually been to anywhere in Europe except Istanbul. So, you know, as an American, as an ignorant American, I'm giving my opinion on the world. Iceland, isn't like Iceland have a bunch of cities and stuff, so it's not actually. Ah, whatever, I'll leave Iceland alone. Okay, UK, Ireland, France. I guess they have smelly ass cheese. Italy, I don't know. I mean, Italy, yeah, I guess kinda. Yeah, the entire Balkans, bro, way too dark. Not wide enough. So definitely not European. So we're on Spain and Portugal. I don't know, like Spain. I mean, the fact that they speak a Mexican language, but they're part of Europe. It's like, okay, you know, like Spain, they speak Spanish. It's not European. It's like, you know, Mexican and Latin American, but then their language is Indo-European and it's in Europe. So yeah, Spain is going. Portugal's also going because Brazil, obviously South America, but Portugal's in Europe and their language is Indo-European. So yeah, I think that's about it. Wow, so much of Europe does not exist according to Americans. Never knew that. All right. I'll catch y'all soon for this one. I think we're going to do like Asia. You know what? Let's see if we can pause this. All right, we are unpaused. Now we are looking at Asia. What? Oh, fucking bitch. All right, whatever, bro. All right, let's go. Asia. We gotta look here. All right, so China. We're gonna go from east to west again. All right, Japan, Korea, South Korea, North Korea, pretty good. Very, very, very homogenous. China. Ooh, China. Like, dude, half the country's entirely empty. It's full of deserts. In the western part of the country, you know, they speak a Turkic language and they have Persian features and they eat lamb kebabs and, you know, burek and all this good stuff. So yeah, China definitely doesn't exist according to Americans because too much diversity, man. Way too much diversity. Already covered. Oh, Kazakhstan. It's actually in Europe partially, but yeah, no. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, Kazakhstan is definitely not Russian enough. Too Asian. They live in yurts and stuff. They're like Mongolia, but they're actually former Soviet Union. Kyrgyzstan, I guess I'll give Kyrgyzstan a go. Tajikistan, yeah, no, they're like Persians. They're how they Soviet or whatever, right? Russian country, but they don't speak Russian. They're like Iranian people. Ooh, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. Bro, come on now. They're like deserts. Yeah, Russian countries don't have deserts. Like all of the Soviet Russia is like completely cold, and then you have these like deserts and they speak this Persian Turkic languages. No, come on, man. Okay, all of Central Asia's going. Let's see. Georgia, Azerbaijan. Okay, Azerbaijan and Armenia definitely not white enough considering that they're Russian countries. Iran is way too white. Come on now. White people, blue eyes. No, they're Middle Eastern. So they don't speak Arabic. They speak Farsi and what? Like, okay, in Afghanistan they have a bunch of Asian Turks and all that. Clearly don't fit the stereotype. We already went over Turkey. Okay, Jordan. Jordan is not dangerous enough. Way too safe, guys. Jordan is way too safe. They're an Arabic-speaking Middle Eastern country, and they're safe and they're liberal and all that. No, come on now. They don't exist. Oman. Oh, come on, bro. Definitely don't exist. I guess we're gonna go into Africa a little bit. Okay, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, and Somalia. And then Kenya. Okay, so these are three, I don't know, like East Africa or whatever. Not enough testosterone. I mean, come on, it's Africa now, right? Every guy's like, 6'7" football player. Just massive dick. Got about 15 baby mamas or some shit. And here we have these three Eastern African countries where people can't build muscle. But then again, genetics doesn't even exist. Genetics doesn't exist. It's just something that lazy people made up to feel better about themselves. So you know what? Like East Africa, they're gonna be like your token Africans. They don't really fit the stereotypes. But then again, it's like they can vouch for the other Africans, even though they have no relation to like they're genetically distant. And then we can use them to like gaslight the other. Same thing with China, right? Like China's a very diverse country, and the people in the north are usually like taller, a little stronger, wider frame and all that. Same with South Korea. So we're like the tokens, right? You can just use us to gaslight the other Asians, like the Asians down here in Southeast Asia. You could just yeah, see, I know this Asian guy, he does that, and just you could use us just to gaslight everyone else. So hey, that's good. We already covered Russia, so Madagascar, I guess. Goa, yeah, I guess, yeah, Nepal, India. I mean, I guess they kind of conform to their stereotypes. Pakistan, Turkey. I think that's about it, right? I mean, there's Australia and Papua New Guinea, Indonesia. I heard they're a Muslim country, but they're kind of lax about a lot of things. What is it? Burma, Myanmar, Thailand, and I've never been to, like, I've only been to, like, I think, like, 3 or 4 places in East Asia. I mean, I've been to China, but I've been to some other East Asian countries. I guess Bahrain. I don't know much about Bahrain, so I'm not even gonna fuck around, bro. Israel, like everyone knows about that shit, right? Obviously, they know the whole history of the place. Yeah, Georgia and Armenia also, I'm gonna put that there. They are not Russian enough. I mean, what are they like? They're not Russian enough, right? They don't drink enough vodka and stuff, and they're like, these, I guess, like Middle Eastern people. Yeah, they're going down. So I think that's about it. Countries that don't exist according to Americans are clearly made up because they don't follow their stereotypes whatsoever. I guess I'll include Asia and then Africa, like China, northern China, and Mongolia a little bit. And then, Central Asia, I guess East Africa, you can kind of use this as a tokens to, I don't know, like, I guess, gaslight everyone else in the region or vice versa. So, yeah, there you go. All right.